Yesterday, somebody asked about divinity in romantic relationship, marriage or partnership, spousal relationship. And I won't go into great detail, but we did an exploration. There is, each of you can try and be in this, maybe as you regard me on your screen, that behind you is an immensity of divinity that generally the identified ego is not aware of. It's a bit like the sudsy film of a bubble, identified as the sudsy film, reflectivity, refracted light, like this, not aware of the vast space behind it, vast empty space behind it. And this is the conditioned lens of perception. And it is the identity, self-perception and inferred perception of world. And so as you are looking at me on your screen, you're looking through this lens, and it makes me what it is that it's something that refers to past, that helps you understand what is this. Now also you will perceive my own film, my own conditioning, also a slight occlusion or distortion. Doesn't mean distortion, doesn't mean all ugly. Some of it could be quite, beautiful. And then the space between us also is this pure divinity. So behind you is divinity, looking through the scrim of ego into the empty space between us that also is divinity, looking through the scrim of this ego, and divinity also existing in its fullness and its emptiness behind me. Back and forth. In relationship, in reference to romantic relationship, or any relationship really, we said all relationships are karmic. The scrim of me and the scrim of you, they come together. It's a karmic. If I think the space between us is divine, I pray, let everything that pass through this conditioned scrim, this me, let everything that passes through me be worthy of the space between us. Let me not say anything that dishonors the divinity, the pure, the prem between us. And then in receiving what it is you offer, I say to this space, please cleanse whatever passes through the me of other, that I receive it as a divine blessing. Could be that you're very angry at me. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Like this, with this kind of humility, knowing that nothing can come to me that isn't for me by the law of karma. People talk about it as the law of attraction. The thing is that this sudsy film, this veneer, most people are really pressed up in it very tightly. It's extremely limiting and confining. And it is always referencing past. And this confinement, this sense of limitation is called suffering. And the what propagates this is judgment, self-judgment. It is condemnation. It is self-condemnation. It is judgment and condemnation of other. And not knowing the space behind, between, and behind again, enveloped in this, the ground one walks on, not knowing that from this place of limitation, we call it reality. And here we are seeming inexorably bound by memory, by knowing, rooted in past suffering. Everything seems to be frightening. There's nothing wrong with any of it, actually. Nothing wrong with the false sense of limitation. There's nothing wrong with the judgment. There's nothing wrong with your worldview. There's nothing wrong with anyone's worldview. It is all permitted. But how's it working for you? There's nothing wrong, there's nothing shameful about it. It is a perfectly legitimate realm of experience from a particular octave of consciousness, expressed through sense of separate I-ness, personality, with its set of memories and its set of ambitions. There's nothing wrong with any of it. Simply know. How's it working? Am I happy? Is there joy in it? Am I in a state of grace? Am I in a state of grace? Means tremendous humility. No separate sense of I could ever feel worthy of the presence of the Lord is upon me. It's not possible. It's not a shame. It's just an immense spontaneous upwelling of gratitude out of humility that is the greatest joy. And it is available to every single one in every single moment. It cannot be attained by merit, actually.